So I have 349.6 hours on Delta Force Alpha. No, I did not play all of those hours. Definitely like 50 plus AFK hours, but that's a lot of time. I thought it would probably be a good idea if I dropped some feedback, some criticism, good and bad. No, I did not try the extraction mode. I used a pretty good variety of weapons in the time I played, and I tried all the factions. No, I did not play Battlefield. First things first, when it comes to criticism, please remove the bots. I think everybody was talking about this at one point, but the bots ruin the game. They make it feel completely inorganic, whether you're doing good or bad, and they were just aimbotting people through cover. Doesn't matter if they're around the corner, you could die to it. But hopefully they were just a placeholder for the alpha. We got 2 maps for the alpha, and they were pretty decent. I feel like they're a good start, but a lot of the areas could use some work. I felt like on B, like on Cracked, there was just way too much open area. It felt like you literally had to have smokes on some points of these maps. And you can tell that they were made just for the main mode, AD. The other modes were okay. I pretty much stuck to the main mode though. The guns feel good, they're fun to use, but there's definitely an obvious meta. A lot of people are running around with SCARs, the SMG-45, the K4, the M4. These guns were dominating. The guns are tied to classes. Some guns you could use for multiple classes, but this is a double-edged sword because it's really annoying not just having a base character being able to choose whatever you want. But on the other hand, it actually does get you to use a new class, a new faction, new abilities that you've never used before. So it does create new experiences in a way. But that's why everyone was using the medic, because you can just use a SCAR, infinite self-heal, and infinite smokes. Some nice little quality of life changes that I'm sure we will see. What would be nice is an in-game class customizer, especially when you're going from long distance to short distance, depending on the sector. Less aim punch and overall screen shake. A little less of it would be really nice. Sometimes I just straight up cannot aim at a second target because I got shot so hard. The game feels smooth, but I feel like it needs better transitions. Like when you go from crouch to prone while you're ADS, you can't keep your gun aimed down sight while you switch positions, which is super annoying. I think everyone should be able to slide. Playing Kai first and then trying to play the other factions was impossible at first because the slide is really good. I think they just need to give it to everybody and then give Kai a new passive. They did a good job of not really having that many hackers. Like, I don't think I really faced any. I think it was a different story in the extraction mode, but I can't speak for that. In the Havoc mode, I don't think I saw any hackers besides the AI aimbotting me. I'm sure this is going to change, and it was probably simple because it was an alpha, but the rank system needs a rework. I reached 9 in the global leaderboard, which is really cool, but it doesn't mean anything, because you can literally gain points from losing games. You can leave games mid-game, and it's definitely not a flex because it's pretty much just how much did you play the game. I'm sure they're working on it, but the vehicles get stuck on literally everything and anything. The smallest pebble on the ground could stop your Hummer and get it stuck completely, and it's really easy to flip over and blow up. Definitely work on that. Also, the helicopter is abysmal to try and learn how to fly. It took me like over a week because you don't get it very often. And then when you do finally get it, it feels brutal to try and learn how to fly. It took me a while to figure it out. The game might need more servers. Players from different countries are in my games. The ping wasn't too bad. I was at like a solid 40, 45. I usually pull around 30. Only towards the end of the beta was I getting some high ping games. The Mandelbrick system is going to be interesting. Hopefully you can buy skins that you just want and not have to go through the Mandelbrick system trying to roll what you want specifically, because we all know how that goes. The XP token system is really cool because instead of double XP and making you go through time that you're not even in game, it just straight up gives you the XP that you want. They said that they're not going to be selling these though, so you can only earn them. You're pretty much just getting free XP. And my last negative criticism of the game, which could just be a skill issue I guess, the spawns, sometimes when you pick a certain spawn, especially portable respawns, they're super dangerous. You pretty much just get spawned into bullets. You will have enemies right in front of you shooting somebody else but hitting you because you appeared there and you will die before your screen even fully registers that you've respawned. That on top of trying to move on a map and just getting sniped every 5 seconds, and then when you're not getting sniped, you're getting blown up by a tank. These things give me literal road rage sometimes. So it's just a fair warning, I'd say. I had to throw that out there. Overall, I'd give it a 7 out of 10 free game so far. And I think it could easily be an 8, maybe an 8.5 out of 10. They were dropping content during the alpha. I see potential here. I see potential for them to actually do something. It's annoying when a beta or an alpha drops, and then a year later you play it again and it's literally the exact same. I feel like that actually has a negative effect on games. Hoping for the best for Delta Force. Either way, it's a free game, and it's something that you can casually play with your friends. Something to choose besides Call of Duty. Gives Battlefield some competition, which is always good in the industry. Let me know how you guys feel about the game. If you enjoy Delta Force content, make sure you subscribe now, set the noti bell, and set it to all posts so that you actually get notifications when I upload. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.